Good, everybody, welcome to today's video. We're going to change the serpentine belt to my 2015 Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk with a 3.2 liter. Now, for something as simple as this is going to be quite the complicated procedure to change that belt, just because of the way they designed everything. So let's get the hood popped and see what we're getting into. That's where the serpentine belt is, way down there. Gotta pull the tire off to get in there. Got the radiator drain cock way down in there into the depths. Need to remove the negative battery post. Got a little hose attached, and best way to possibly see. I don't know if the camera can see in there. We'll go up top. Probably not gonna see much from up top either. Come on. Anyways, pretty tight to see. I got a hose on the radiator drain. Alright, start the process. Draining her out. We're just gonna lift this up so we get the tire off the ground. All right, let's pull that negative battery terminal off now. I always like to put a rag down just so that it can't connect power. Now, they say you can remove that door and get access, but they say it's just as easy to remove the skirts. Remove all these bolts. Move these. We're gonna pull that skirt out. So the door does give you access to the tensioner pulley, but doesn't really give you full access to deal with everything else. All the push clips and everything right now, theoretically, I should be able to get this thing out. So you definitely see she's gonna be pretty tight fit. Try to get everything out of there. I got this hose pick tool that I'm gonna see if I can get inside there, which I am. Oh, we got a little bit of coolant in there. It's not a lot of room to grab with that clamp, so I got this tool right here I'm going to use. So now I just got to connect it, and as you can see, it has allowed me to squeeze that clamp. Same thing, we're gonna take the special hose pick. Break the seal, and we'll get that off. I know this is not the best view, but it is what it is. So I got the new belt, and the first step is to get behind the tensioner first. Perfect. So I got it through the tensioner. Now I can start feeding it. And of course there's no room for you guys to see, so I kind of just have to show you guys bits and pieces. Or you feed it through the hoses. I come around on top of the water pump. So from tensioner, I went over top the top idler. You got the alternator, the coupler pulley right there, up over top of the water pump. We're coming down off the water pump. Gonna go to the AC compressor. So I don't know how this is gonna play out yet. I just gotta get over that last pulley, make sure everything is what it is. It is not going to be fun, that's for sure. I'm on, but am I on? I need to double check everything. Right, we just want to double check everything that we're properly on all the pulleys and stuff. Even the alternator, which is way up there. It's probably not going to be able to see. Alright, we're in. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's taken care of. Got the tire back on, vehicle's level. It's time to fill the coolant. It's not going to be that simple though. Because the radiator doesn't have a fill, we got to fill through here. So we got a bleed screw on the thermostat. There's also a bleed screw on the radiator. That's actually right underneath this panel. So we got to remove this, remove that little small panel to get access to it. You can get your hands in there, but it's a little bit awkward. So I'm just going to start pulling things off. So many of these little clips. I think I got them all, so I should be able to remove this. And yes, I am. This is not the road I want to go down, but I need to access that vent. That's the hood release. I want to carefully pop that. I just need to pop this off. So I just slid that panel back enough. I can get at that. And we got that. Alright. I'm gonna fill this up first. And then we're gonna pop the bleed screws. Now I'm just gonna bring this up. I'm gonna crack thermostat one first. I could hear the air come out. Now I got coolant, so we're gonna close that back up. Could hear the air come out of there too. I see we're dripping. So now I can thread that back in. Alright, take this off for now. Put the cap back on, put the air filter back in, attach everything back up, and we can fire it up. Start this thing up, hopefully there's no issues. Just gonna let her run for like 30 seconds. After I let it run for 30 seconds, I turned it off for about 10 minutes. I restarted it. I put the heater on high, the blower on high, and then I ran it again for 30 seconds, and I revved it up to about 2,500 to 3,000 RPM. And then I let it sit, turned it off, checked the coolant, and then I took it out for a good spin, and everything checked out to be fine, and then topped up my coolant afterwards. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one.